Hey Simone, how you? I see. Pleasure having you. Hey, how you doing, BLZ? Those sevens, yeah, I tell you, they are. Uh, well, we like if we playing this game, like I said, it won't be our first miss, and ain't gonna be our last. Hey, Elma. Hey, Scott. How's everybody day? How's their Friday going? All right, Scott, watching from Kansas. Seeing if any more people coming on here. Great, I'm glad to hear it, Emma. Glad to hear it. Okay, okay, June, July, last June. Okay, that's about 3 months. But June 6, 7, yeah. Okay. Play 775 and 772, yeah. You was telling me that. Yeah. But yeah, that happens. That's 7-7. Same here with the twos, but they came midday. Um, but like I said, I'm looking at the 2-2 front and 2-2 back, and I just play when I do something like that in triples, and I know I might be playing a double, and I'll play a triples. I might play those like in Missouri. We can play 15 or 14 draws. I'll play a triple for 14 draws, 50 cents straight, just in case they do throw a triple out. I'll catch it. Yeah, yeah, those nines could. But like I said, if I'm not gonna play it consistently with my everyday play, a triple, and I think it might be coming with, like you said, the twos or the nines. We do 14 draws here. We can do 14 draws. I do them 50 cents straight, or just to have them. Okay, yeah, just to have them, and then if I want to play it every other day, the nines or however, um, I'll catch them. I know I got them locked in for 14 days. Like I got the twos on evenings right now, not locked in for 14 days for 50 cents straight. That way, if I want to play on my wheel, if I don't, it depends on how I play. And here in Missouri is like $300 for a straight 50 cent straight ticket. So anybody been since they've been tracking, finding things interesting? I know it's a lot to see when you're tracking everything. You can see a whole lot. Like I say, you could see a ball, but you can't play a ball. That's the only thing. Me, my biggest thing is wanting to hurry up and hit so I can see what I know is coming. Hey Johnny, how you doing? Glad to have you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. But like I said, the joy of the game, I make a game out of it. I just enjoy watching to see how those numbers really, really rotate and work. I just because and they can't. You can't go wrong that way. Like I say, those things again, you just not seeing with the tic tac toe, state sums, grids, those different rundowns. I wasn't seeing them. I didn't see them. But I mean, a lot of people still use them. So I guess they got their own system too. But uh, okay, oh yeah, those catalytic converters. Sorry, they can be expensive. A lot of people going on got that. Oh, okay, yeah. Sixon came in, and Maryland had 80 numbers that hadn't failed. 80 numbers that didn't fall midday and evening. You talking about 80 numbers from last year that didn't fall. They must have did a lot of repeating the year before, repeating numbers. They have that many. Yeah, that is wow. 80. Yeah. Usually, what I found, I've had around 35 or 40 off the chart. Oh, wow. And 80 numbers? Wow. So uh, that's including straights and doubles. So that's a lot of numbers. Yeah, I know. I had to have a lot of repeats to have that many left. So, like I said, if they had that many left, Elma, just be sure to line the mirrors up on them. Line the mirrors up on them, and probably the pairs. Like if you got three or four numbers that got the 6-8 pairs, like the 6-8 pairs or 3-8 pair, and kind of look at them and see how many. Like if it's 5-6-8 pairs that didn't come out, that might be a stretch you want to play, or 3-8 pairs, something like that. Yeah, 5, 6, 7. That 01, 01, 2. Yep, yep, yep. That's right, BLC. Hey, Pick and Play, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. See, I seen that 92. I was looking at that 92. I don't know what I was thinking about, because that 992 was one of my first numbers with that 090 and that 990, and I had that 992, and I don't know why I didn't think that it hadn't came in. I mean, didn't realize it hadn't came in. Glad you caught that. That's what I'm saying. The more eyes, the better. Thank you, BLC. I mean, thank you, Pick and Play. Thank you. Yeah, but we gonna get them, y'all. Just follow them numbers. They gonna line up for everybody. Just right. Wait a minute. You said, yep, yep, Pick and Play. Simone, oh yeah. You play midday and evening. Pretty much you're gonna have to track them. But I don't. There we go. post my chart up. Pick and play. You say post my chart up. This thing is moving fast now. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, pick and play. You will. Just take it slow. These numbers ain't going nowhere. You get them. Yeah, we gonna get them. I'm telling you. Yeah. Especially that 992. I know it was on the board. That 992 looks good to me. It really does. Yeah, yeah, I had to. But I used it. A lot of people didn't know, wasn't using it. Uh, I hear you. I hear you, pick and play. I hear you. Yeah, yeah. That book saved me, but that app is on the one now. In Missouri, uh, let me. I got to get something. I'll be right back. I was looking at something here. Um, anybody? Anybody looking? Column number 2 and 3 seem to be hot already for January. 2 is that 013 and that 014. Them two columns are hot. Oh, okay. That 184 column. Yeah. But like I said, when you tracking the columns, you see what columns are going to be hot, and they all kind of heat up in their own time. If one is cold, sooner or later the other one will heat up. Usually before the year is out. Okay. That now that yeah that's column 12, that 037. Last year it took a while to start heating up, but when it did, it started hitting. It really did. Oh, okay, BLC. Yeah, I guess with each month we have cold and hot New Year numbers. Yeah, yeah, you will. You will. You say column 5, South Carolina. Okay, Simone. Yeah. Yeah. That 592. Yeah. Anything with 92 is good. Uh, Pick and play, to be truthful with you. The 92, it's hey, the 24 and the 92. Yep, that's Pick-3 and the 92. But I'm really looking for if you see on that whiteboard, one of those doubles should be hitting soon that ain't played from last year on the double side. What's the most hits I've seen in a column? It looks like it's, if I'm not mistaken, I know I'm not, let's see. Um, I have to look here. Where is it at? It just happened that that 362, 865, and 306 hit back to back off of my one column here. Off of column two, they hit back to back. Three numbers in 3 days came back to back. So it varies. Like I say, that's what tracking is about. I've never seen it do that before. You're gonna see things that just uh, unless you tracking, you wouldn't know what it was doing. But because I haven't seen three numbers fall off a column back to back the same 3 days in 3 days. But that what happens. And that might be telling me that that column's going to be hot for the year. For those two. It depends on how you follow. Um, column 2 and column 3. That 394, okay. Column 5. Yeah. You said maybe I should only play the double columns that haven't hit with the twos instead of playing the 002 or 3D2, etc. Well, look at that BLZ and look and see what mirrors have failed, like the 577 or the 677 and the 877 on those twos. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I look at to get a feel of what twos I might play. Or like here, I'm playing a 2-2 front and 2-2 back. I might play a dollar front, dollar back on it. Okay. Yeah, you can do that. If that leaves you with that 224, 225, and 226, and the 112, that leaves you with 4 of them. But check the mirrors on them too. I know here in Missouri, they've been the mirrors that hadn't came. They've been the numbers that hadn't came. They've been hitting doing the mirrors on us, especially that off that 225 lane, because we got 225 here, and they've been doing the 700 and the 700 on us with that 552, the mirror of the 225 or the 225. I mean the 255. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So look at that. Yep, that 225 and that 770. Okay, I'm trying to grasp the tracking, not quite understanding it. It takes some of us a little longer to understand. Yeah, I can understand that, Ella. Um, just what is it that you're missing with the tracking a little bit? Do you have an idea? Thanks. Yeah, I know Missouri. I'm trying to be the best at it, so anybody else that's trying to come mess with me, they gonna have a hard fight. they gonna mess with Missouri. They gonna call everybody state but eyes. I hate to say it that way, but I don't like being number. I like being number one. I don't want nobody come playing with my state. You gonna call some numbers? You better be right, cause I'm gonna make sure my people take care of all of them. Everybody. Yeah, they'll mirror. But that's why I don't try to fight the mirroring until to partly toward the end of the year, where I see what mirrors ain't came out, then I can have a better guess. But unless I'm playing that whole column, unless I'm playing the whole column, I ain't gonna worry about the mirroring because the mirroring will already be in there. When I see a column ain't failed for, like I said, 2, 3, 60, 90 days, 9 out of 10, I'm going to play that whole column when I hit. I got my eyes on it. So I really don't worry about mirroring a lot until toward November, December, or, October, November, December, like that. So yeah, that's kind of how I look at the mirroring. But most of the time, when I'm playing, when I hit or have extra money to play and look at a column that ain't hitting 60 or 90 days, 9 out of 10, I'm going to be playing that whole column for a couple of days, maybe 3 or 4 days if I'm interested in playing it. You say it's the third sheet that's throwing you off. Okay. The third strategy throwing you off? Or the third sheet? Let's see. Yeah, no. The triangle chart. Okay, that triangle chart is throwing. Oh, that's what you're talking about, that triangle chart? Yeah, that triangle chart. Okay. It's throwing you off. Okay. Let me see if I can explain it where you can get it a little better. I'm gonna try this here. Okay. And to be truthful with you, when I came up with it, it threw me off too. To be truthful with you, but I just kept playing with it till I got it. Let's see. I'm gonna try to put it up here. Oh no. Let's see. All right. No, you don't. You don't have to make columns with. You don't make columns with that. You just take the triangle. You don't have to make no columns with it. BLC. You don't need a. You don't make a column. You just use the triangle. You just use the triangle and just like it highlight the numbers that didn't come the previous month onto the next triangle you make. Let's see here. This triangle gonna go over. Let me make sure I got it lined up. Okay. This triangle stays the same. You won't make a no column out of it. You'll just move it over just like it is. So, like this triangle here stays consistent. You won't make a column. When you checking these numbers off, like I said, if you got 1, 2, 3 that comes, it's going to be the 12, the 13, and the 23. Because you got three different numbers, so you're going to have 3 different pairs. Then, if you got like a double, like 1, 1, 2, that's going to be 11 and 12 you mark off. Or if you had 2, 2, 3, it'll be the 22 and the 23 you would mark off. Or if you get a triple like triple twos, you'd mark off the triple. You'd mark off the twos to make, because it's only a single pair. You got the doubles that's got only two different numbers, and you got the triples that's only one number. So that's so you don't miss that pair and forget to mark it off. Now, when you mark all these off, you're gonna mark them all off, and you're gonna maybe have some left. You could possibly have 1. It depends on how the numbers run. If you got 4 or 5, you're going to take on your next paper, just like this, move it over, and then you'll highlight whatever numbers that didn't play. That way you'll know what pairs was left. Did you get that? Right. Right, Scott. Yep. Yeah. You want to know your pairs, because if a pair ain't failed in 3 months and you hit, you might want to pick those pairs up. Or you might have a number you playing with those pairs. Right. Okay, Scott. Right. That chart is for the whole month. That chart is for the whole month. That strategy. Strategy number 2 and strategy number 3 is for the month. It's not for the year. Those are 2 monthlies. And you know that master and the strategy number 4 is for the year. She said. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. BLC. Yep. 076, and you can't. Yeah, on the front. Yeah. Yep. 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 You got it. Mm-hmm. Yep. You got it. Let me turn this back around. But like I said, when I first came up with it, I had trouble with it too. It just worked. That's all I can say until I figured it out. But it'll come to you. It, I think what I did to help me, Emma, was I just wrote some numbers down and tried to find them on the triangle. I just wrote some, any number down and say, okay, I can find this on the triangle. I got, okay, now I got it. And that's how I did it monthly. That's how I figured. Just wrote some numbers down and had one of the sheets that I had a copy in. So, okay, I want to just like that. And that helped me. Yeah. Okay. All right. And if you still don't get it, don't hesitate. We're gonna get you. I'm here till you get it. I plan to be. I don't know what the other players might come, but I plan to be here. Okay. 12 of us. Okay. But I think like right now, the first of the year is the slowest a little bit, unless you had a lot of numbers left. Since September. Yeah, yeah, double eights. Yeah, same here with the twos. Um, okay, yeah, that's a good deal. 885330. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. That'd be the thing I would do. That would be the thing I would do. Um, but like I say, you start seeing them as you start checking them, and as you hit with columns and everything, because like I say, everybody's number is going to be different. Um, we didn't have, we still, they still, well, we've hit our straights pretty much here. Uh, I think you all seen the monthly chart, the monthly sheet that we've hit. Let me see. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've hit 7 numbers this month from last month. I mean last year for January. So that ain't bad. Oh yeah, they called out triple fives, right? Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, yeah. Thanks, Scott and BLC. Yeah, that's what it's all about. The more eyes, the more us, the better, and even better strategies. Because you all gonna see things that I'm not gonna see, and everybody gonna see something somebody else might not see, and have better ideas even with it. That's what it's gonna be. Um, I just think that that's why I really wanted to get it out because I knew on this 2 years or 3 years gonna be better than one, and that's just mine for sure. Because like I said, that triangle when I came up with it, I had to figure out how to use it myself. I really did. I had to keep that because I kept looking for the numbers and stuff, but I figured it out. Okay, yep. Okay, 9 9 9 1. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Um, I usually, like I said, if once I track a number, I for midday, if I find something midday, I don't play that heavy on midday. My numbers are normally evening. I just carry some midday that I can play for a couple of days. If I don't play, get up for midday to play it, I still got it locked in. I kind of like my midday numbers in for a couple of days because I'm not really going to be playing that many of them. It might be 2 or 3 if I'm playing that many, or it might be one. Yeah, you mean that 990? You talking about evenings? Yeah, that's one of my numbers too. 990 was one. 090 and 990 was one of my evening numbers, and the 992, the 992, and then 92 back ain't failed. So let's see that 92 and that 79. Okay, yeah. And the only two back we got left now is the 24 and the 92, and we have the 37 and the 95 left from last year. But I'm looking for, like I say, I'm looking for Missouri. We only got the 10 of the doubles left that hadn't played last year. I'm looking for one of them pop out before this month is out. Oh, okay. 919. So you're loading up for you. Okay, all right. BLC. All right. North Carolina, huh? All right. North Carolina. Lewisburg. Okay. All right. Is anybody new on here? If you are, introduce yourselves. You got plenty of help on here if you need help. I've been getting a lot of calls from people um, in Texas, so I guess whatever they need to understand, they got it. And I did an introductory video, and a lot of people calling about that, wanting me to send them the link. So I don't know how they found out about it, but they found out about it. All right, family, we got any more questions or anything? I know this is Friday. Hello, how you doing, Gailey? With it, Gailey Celestine. Forgive me for breaking that up. Celestine? Yes, Celestine. I think that's what it is. How are you? Glad to have you with us today. You have any questions? All right, family. I think I'm gonna call it tonight. Look like everything's going well. Um, everybody have a blessed Friday and blessed weekend. And I look forward to us getting together Monday. And like I say, play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.